People have to grow up and grow out of that and recognize that it's not the way to move. Because then you're just being an animal versus, using your actual brain and being
Hmm.
human.
Right. I definitely agree, and that's the thing that I, I've tried to communicate with some of my homeboys because it's like you're you trying to you act like you don't understand why you've been doing this to multiple women, and then now you looking stupid because she over here acting crazy. Well, you was playing with her
So
emotions.
I'm gonna interject, and now I remember to speak to this point. Some of it is ego, because the men they're around, they believe they're impressing them in many cases by saying how many women they've slept with, and it's not really a flex, but they think it is.
Hmm.
For men that have self control, for men that have their own mission, and I'm speaking of men because you asked about men. For men that have self control, that have a mission and purpose, we get off on you saying, yo, I just opened up a high yield savings account. I just figured out what I want to invest in. I am investing in this said thing. Hey, I'm traveling for this. I just read this book about this. So self-development and pursuing your goals for a lot of men, or I don't like the term real men, but men that are on their mission, that is more exciting than who was the last person you had sex with. Whom is the last person you had sex with? That's exciting when you're living in the lower, when you're living in your animal, when you um are only concerned about sex and you're living in that world. uh and so it's a form of hubris. But when you're around men of quality, men that have a mission,